What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. No, I did it again. It's a Tuesday. No, it's a Wednesday. I don't know what day it is, but it's day 5 of 12 Nights Wine, the wine advent calendar from MAVIC that I've been tasting through every night since day 1. We've got 12 of them to get through. If you guys haven't bought your box already, please do so. The boxes will be a little bit different than the one I have right now since they have run out since that first iteration. So some of them will repeat, so if you do want to taste along with me, please go ahead and get that box. The link is below. Let's get started. I've got one of my favorite wines, Cru Beaujolais. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of Cru Beaujolais, one of the great wine values still left in this little wine world. It's a red wine made from the Gamay grape. Cru Beaujolais, not to be confused with regular Beaujolais or Beaujolais Nouveau, which is made in a very different method using carbonic maceration. This is a Cru Beaujolais made in a regular sort of standard fermentation. It's made with the Gamay grape coming from one of the individual crus of Beaujolais. Now Beaujolais, if you're not familiar, is a region located really close to Burgundy, technically within Burgundy at the very south end. Kind of known as like a baby Burgundy. It's a wine that I love for people who like Burgundy but don't want to spend a ton of money on Burgundy. Usually wines from Beaujolais that are Cru Beaujolais are going to come in around $25–30 a bottle. Really awesome value, and wines that are typically a little bit more light in body, sort of fruity, dark, spicy, lots of different characteristics from all the different crus. This one is coming from Bruy, which is one of the crus in Beaujolais, and this is Pierre-Andre Dumas. So let's get into it. On the nose, I love how this smells like fall. It smells like nice big ruby red cherry, really nice fall spices, a little leafy, a little bit of that like overturned earth, really pretty earthy tones on the nose. But it does have really nice dark kind of brambly fruit. It almost smells like a nice cherry pie in the center there. I'm gonna slide this over so you guys can see my face even though. All right, okay. So we got on the nose all of those nice cherries. Gamay, the grape, is really comparable to something like a Pinot Noir. It is, like I said, kind of close to red Burgundy, just a little bit more easygoing depending on who the producer is. I love wines from Brie. They tend to have a little bit more muscle, a little bit more power, tend to be a little bit more dark and brooding than something like from Fleury. They all take on really different characteristics, but this one in particular is showing pretty characteristic of Bruy, dark masculine, pretty rich fruit, brambly, and a little bit on the spicy side of things. On the palate, it's got really nice acid, really juicy, a little bit of that tart cranberry, a little bit of that red, juicy cherry thing going on. By contrast to something like the Tempranillo, these are pretty close wines. Tempranillo is a little lighter, has a little bit more tannin, and a little bit more on the smoky, leathery side. This is definitely more on the fruit side. This to me is something that if you love Pinot Noir and you want to try to move from wines like Oregon Pinot Noir into something more old world, excellent transition wine. I love going to Cru Beaujolais for that particular reason. Super soft tannins, really great kind of cherry fruit, a little bit of raspberry, not so much of this as the spiciness going on in the palate, a little cleaner, but definitely something that I would love to have with a nice roast chicken or even a cassoulet, which is kind of perfect this time of year. One more delicious sip. Acid still coming along. I know we mentioned viscosity yesterday. This wine isn't super viscous. It's about medium viscosity, lays on the palate, doesn't coat the palate. Tannins are really more on the low to medium side of things. Fruit quality a little bit more on the tart side, and just a delicious wine to enjoy right at this perfect temperature. I love it at room temp. I would not chill it down. I wouldn't warm it up. I wouldn't do anything other than right out of the vial here. Guys, if you are enjoying these videos, please make sure to hit the thumbs up and tell me what's in your box. Tell me what you're enjoying. And if you don't have your box, like I said, these boxes are fan-freaking-tastic. 12 different wines that you get to taste, all from the glass, excellently made. And be sure to use the link below to click and get your box. I will see you all again tomorrow. Let's get a little sneak peek at maybe what that wine's gonna be. Ooh, we're looking at a white wine. Ooh, from another French appellation. So, see you all tomorrow, guys. Bye.